Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some brand new products that I've recently picked up from Kiko. They are from the Jelly Jungle collection. So I've got a number of the items that I'm going to be trying on for you today and swatching. I've got a number of lip products, but I can only wear one lip product at a time, or possibly two. So I'm going to be swatching those as well for you. Kiko at the moment has up to 50% off sale, and that's online and in stores. And recently a store opened in Norwich, so I have started revisiting Kiko. I didn't for a while, but I'm now back in love with the store, so I'm really excited, especially about the sale, because their sales are amazing and I've picked up some fantastic products. So I would love it if you commented down below if you'd like to see further Kiko products. I'm happy to share those with you. They are all from the sale, but in the meantime, if you want to have a look at the sale, I will have the links down below with all of the prices that I paid for these and so forth. But like I say, they are also having a sale in store. So if you're lucky enough to have a Kiko store near you, I would certainly go and visit it because the sale prices are amazing. Okay. So the Jelly Jungle collection is what I wanted to share with you today. The packaging looks like this. It's very summer inspired, purple and pinks. Absolutely love it, and it has this beautiful satin finish to it as well. So I've picked up a few products that I want to share with you today, and I'm going to be, you know, trying them on for you, which I can't wait to do because I've now had these for about a week or so and it's very difficult not to touch them, especially swatch them. Although the store was fantastic, they had a lot of swatches available. Okay, so first of all, I'll just show you around the products. I'll give you a rough guide of the price because I'm not sure if I can remember it, all of the prices completely, but the links and the prices will be listed below for you as always. So yeah, so that's the packaging. And then the eyeshadow palette that I picked up is, let me just have a look, it's 02 Tropical Sunset. So there was a 01 as well. It had a few brighter tones to it, and I thought this one is what I would get the most use from. This one I believe was 50% off and retails usually for around about £12.80, something like that. I'm not quite sure because I paid £6.40 for this, but like I say, I will have all of the links below. So the packaging is, it's green, it's plastic, it's very vibrant, isn't it? It's very summer inspired. On the back it tells you what palette it is. So it is obviously the collection is Jelly Jungle. Then it says 02, I hope you can see that there, 02, and it is of course the Tropical Sunset palette. Then when you open it up, you've got these beautiful shades. So you've got 9 shades, and they aren't, I would say, as large as some. They're certainly not as large as, for example, a MAC eyeshadow. So they are a little bit smaller, but nonetheless, I thought for half price, so £6.40, this was a really good deal. I love the shades in here. I love the fact that you have got you know, some really good transitional shades. You've also got a matte shade there that you can set your base with. You've then got this pink down here. I think that's a satin actually. You've then got a really deep brown there, and you've got some beautiful shimmers. So I think to look at, the palette is very cohesive, but obviously we will see when I try that on. So that's the eyeshadow palette. Then I picked up, just making sure that I've got, oh, that's not one of them. I've got 3 lip products, and this is the packaging for these. Now, I believe that the lip products were around about £4.40, something like that. And I'll just share with you one to start with and show you around the packaging. So again, it's very pink and purple floral. I really love the packaging. It draws you in straight away because it gives you that summer vibe. This one is, let's have a look, it's a lip gloss. Now they had, I think, about 3 of these in the collection, and this is 01. I'm not sure if it's got a name, but anyway, it says 01. This one I picked up because I thought that this would work really well over the top of a lot of liquid lipsticks that I have. I absolutely love the packaging. I love anything like this. It's just beautiful. I love the lid, and the actual product is very iridescent. You've got a mixture of shades in there, so it's quite light, and you've got pinks, purples, there's a green. Yeah, really love that. And I'll just swatch that one for you now. You might not be able to see too much because it is, like I say, that clear sparkly lip gloss, but it's got a colour to it. It's actually coming off peach at the moment, so I hope you can see that. So that's the first one. Then I picked up 2 others, and these were their liquid lipsticks, but they're liquid lipsticks with metallic in them, which I think is really beautiful in the summer. So the first one is again 01, and a lot of Kiko products, they do just have numbers on them like that. You can just see that on the lid, 01. Okay, so this one is peachy, so it's exactly the same packaging as the lip gloss, but it's like a peach shimmery beautiful summer shade. So I'll just swatch that one. Also, the doe foot applicator is quite bendy and it's quite flat, so I know that that's going to work beautifully on the lip. I'm just going to put that one away because I'm going to get confused with the packaging, or which packaging is which. So that's the peach one, beautiful. And then this one, I had to pick this one up. They also had a red, I believe, and this is 02. I had to pick this one up. It is so summer inspired. I loved it. They also had testers for everything, which I love, although I must admit I had to return something because even though they had testers for absolutely everything, a blush that I picked up that actually had swatches all in it, so I returned that one. So that's the 02 metallics, not quite as metallic as this one, 01, but it's nonetheless absolutely beautiful and perfect for summer. So I'm really excited about this. And then the last item that I picked up from the Jelly Jungle collection, and like I say, I think all of the lip products were about £4 something, £4.40, £4.50 in that price range. And then I picked up this, and it is the Jelly Jungle highlighter. They had 2 shades, 01 and 02, and I went for 01 because it was the lightest, and I think 02 was a little bit more golden, but you can see 01 again on the top there. The packaging is very similar to the lip products, apart from the lid is white, and it is a liquid a liquid highlighter. I'm really intrigued by this. I've not seen anything else about this Jelly Jungle collection. I know that it's new because they did tell me within the store, and that's actually another thing that I like about Kiko, is even though these are new products that have recently been released, they are already on sale. So I really like that about Kiko. They're across the board, everything near enough is on sale apart from a few products. There was a nail polish that I'm actually wearing. Absolutely beautiful. I mention nail polish a lot on my channel because I like the deeper shades on my toenails, and I like the more clearer polish with a little bit of colour on my fingernails, because I just don't like it when nail polish chips, and I've never been able to find a nail polish that doesn't chip after a day or so, and I find that these type of clear with a little bit of colour works best for me, and I absolutely love it. The nail polish I don't think it's going to have a name. They've got names in the store. If I can find the name, of course, I will link it and list it down below. But it's a beautiful peachy duochrome shade. And I think this was £1, either £1 or £2. It's from their Smart nail polish collection. And yeah, nail polish is £1 in Kiko at the moment. And then the next kind of better quality or better shades, or I don't really know, but anyway, the one higher than that is £2, so it's still relatively, well, it is very inexpensive for nail polish. But getting back to the highlighter, I had to mention that because I'm just absolutely loving this shade. It's like peach with gold, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Of course you can build it up, it's just how I like to wear it. So this one is 01. So you've got Jelly Jungle there. I just really liked the look of this. Again, exactly the same as the lip products, but of course it is a highlight. And I'm just going to share with you the swatch of that. So you've got the 3 lip products. So you've got the gloss there, which is you know, very iridescent with a mix of shades, which I hope is coming across, but I'm not sure. And then this one is peachy. This one is a very vibrant pink, and then you've got that highlight there, that liquid highlight. Obviously when I do the in fact, actually I'll just swatch all of the shadows as well for you. So I'll just do that so that you can get a good idea of the shades. Wow. Now these swatched beautifully in store. I was really impressed. And like I say, I haven't been to Kiko for a while. They do have a Kiko store in Cambridge, which I really liked going to because my daughter lives in Cambridge, so I did go to the Kiko store a lot, but for some reason I stopped. But now it's in Norwich. I thought, wow, I'll just have a little look, and because they had the sale on, it's really enticed me to go back to the store. So yeah, really impressed with the price points. So here we have all of the shades. So starting with this one, which is that neutral shade, you probably can't see it that well, but you've got this, that one is a matte, this one is a matte, and that one is a matte, and they are your 2, I would say, transitional shades, and then your setting shade for setting your base. Then we have row 2, so these are all shimmers. So obviously you've got a lighter neutral, like a champagne gold shade, more of a bronzy gold, and then much more of a deeper bronze shade. And then we have the 3 shades from the bottom row. That one I thought had a little bit of shimmer to it, but when you swatch it, it's a little bit more matte than anything else. Then we have this shade again. It's, well, it is shimmery, but it's a little bit, it's not really intense shimmery. And then you've got that deeper well, it's a matte shade, so of course it is going to be an eyeshadow. So yeah, really love those. So I love the colour story, love the shades, absolutely beautiful. Now what I'm going to do is start with an eye look. So of course I've got all my makeup on base wise, and I've primed my eyes with my Revolution Pro eye elements and added my brows, but that's it. And I've swept my hair off my face because again in Norfolk it is very warm today. Now I'm going to go in with the middle shade of the top row, so, and that's quite peachy, and I think that's going to look hopefully nice. Obviously I don't know until I try it. But yeah, and of course I'm using my eye contour brush from Primark. I'm actually impressed with that because when I swatched it, it actually went on quite light, but you can build it up on the eye. So really, really like that. Love that. And I do like those peachy tones to start off the eye look. It really does suit my colouring, so love that. And I think it would be beautiful across the board. Like I say, I think with the other one there was a, and I might just have a look at that one tomorrow because it's got a teal, I'm sure it's got a teal blue shade, and I'm really after a teal eyeshadow. Really, really like that. It's building up beautifully, and even though I said that the pans were quite small compared to other eyeshadow palettes, and like I say, I did think that they were a little bit smaller. Well, they are definitely smaller than MAC eyeshadows, and everybody knows what size a MAC eyeshadow is. You can really get your brush in there. It's not like these palettes that they're bringing out for blush and highlight, where you can't get your brush in there. These are really, you know, a good size, and the shadows so far, very, very pigmented, well, pigmented at least, and blending beautifully, and definitely buildable. Love that for a transitional shade. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the more of a red toned brown. Wow, that is pigmented, that colour. Again, blending in beautifully with the base shade that we've laid down. Love that. Very, very summery. Also, what I really liked, I mean, obviously it was makeup heaven, walking into a store with just wall-to-wall makeup. I love that. But with Kiko, you have got, I like the fact that when I walked in, they were very, very helpful. The staff were extremely helpful. And I've been in there a couple of times already, and they remembered me. They were just really, really helpful, lovely. They also have wipes in store, so of course I'm swatching everything like an absolute demon, even swatching my husband all had swatches up his arm, and I even took my eldest grandson, who is 7, and he loves it. Obviously he just loves the colours, and he had swatches all up his arm as well, and they were so helpful giving wipes. You know, they came up and gave me a basket. You know, they were really incredible and helpful. So, you know, and I really like that. They helped, but they didn't hover, which I don't particularly like. You know, I don't like when they're, you know, they won't leave me alone to have a look, but it was just enough, and I really, really enjoyed the whole experience in the store. Not only that, I really like how it's set out, and I know from past shopping experiences with Kiko, they are all set out the same. So you have eyeshadow in one section, you had nail polish in another, lip products in another, foundation in another, and it's so easy to shop in the store. I really, really loved the layout. I just loved the whole experience, and I can't wait to go back. Really, really love those colours. Very summery, very pigmented, very buildable, and so far working very, very well together. So yeah. What I love to do, and this is how I always put my makeup on, I put on a little bit and then I'll put on more, you know, a little eyeshadow, and then keep building it up until I am happy, and that is beautiful. So now what I'm going to do is go in with, I don't know whether to go in and mix colours and go in with the pink and then go in with the deeper shade. I think I might go in with that pink and see what it does. Yeah, because it's certainly swatched more matte than anything else. So let's just pop a little bit of that in the crease and see what that does. Ooh, that's beautiful. I don't want to take this up too high because what I don't want to do is cancel out all of the orange. It's actually starting to look like a little bit of a sunset, isn't it? Now, of course, you don't have to combine these colours. You can go much more neutral, you can go brighter. It's obviously, I'm just demonstrating the mix just to see how they perform together, what colours, you know, go together and so forth. So I'm going to be probably trying out quite a few, in fact, if not all of the mattes. Love that. Really, really like the fact that the brighter colour, that pink, goes so well with that orange. Like I said, sunset eyes are so pretty. Okay, so I think that's it with those colours. A little bit more this side. Okay, now I'm going in with that deeper brown shade, that one there, and I'm going in very, very lightly to see. Yeah, I knew that was going to be pigmented, so I'm just going to blend that out. Going in very, very lightly again, and then just take that through the crease. Don't want too much depth because I want to keep the vibrancy there. I think that's enough. And then with the other side. So it just takes a little while for me to blend that out. I think that is fine. Okay, now for the under eye. I'm definitely going in with that middle shade to start with, and just to lay down a base. Then I'm going to go in with that shade there in the corner. Beautiful. Okay, now what I want is to choose a shade for the lid. And they're all beautiful, aren't they? Wow. I'm not sure which one to go for. I think I might go for the gold in the middle. So it's going to be a very gold inspired look. Wow. That is beautiful. The quality, you can just tell the quality. There's no, and I've mentioned it before, when you swirl your finger in or your brush, but particularly a finger, sometimes with the less expensive eyeshadows, you get chunks, you get lumps of shimmer. This has stayed put. There's no fallout, no chunks, nothing like that. So yeah, really smooth application. I love the colour story. It's very summery, absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going back to my first brush. I'm just going to deepen the outer V like that, not too much because I want it to, you know, keep very summer inspired. Now what I'm going to do is pop a shade on the inner corner, and I'm going in with this shade here, which is a little bit more of a champagne shade, and I'm just using my pencil brush from Primark, but of course you can use any brush. I'm just going to mix the two shades to start with. Love that. Very smooth again. Even when I've put the brush in, there's no, you know, great big dent in the product. There's no kickback with any of these shadows. Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to leave the look like that. Now I'm not going to use eyeliner today because I want it to be quite light, and I'm just going to add a little bit of mascara, which as always is the Primark Amplif-eyed mascara. Lovely. Okay, now for the highlight. So, and I really love that eye look. I'd love your thoughts on that because I'm really impressed with how that's applied. Okay, so now, sorry, a little bit of mascara. I need a new mascara. Okay, so I've applied all my cheek products, my contour, my bronzer, and a little bit of blush. Of course, I've got no highlight, so I want to try this on. I do find that sometimes these kind of liquid highlights are a little bit difficult, but this swatched so well in store, I thought, wow, I'm going to have to try it. So I'm going to give it a go and see how I get on. It doesn't smell, smells a little bit fruity actually. Okay, so I'm just going to add a few drops to start with and see how I get on. Actually, that wasn't too bad. That was quite easy just to apply with a finger. It also feels lovely and cool on the skin. Beautiful. Okay, so that's the first side. I think you probably won't see this as well, but I'll still... I do tend to find that you have to be careful with these liquid highlights so that it doesn't actually pull your base off. This one dries quite quickly. I think you can see a little bit there. But this side looks better because this is where the light hits me. Really, really pleased with that. Oops, that made me jump. Oh, I love that. So beautiful. Definitely buildable. I really, really like that. Stunning. Okay. And it's worked beautifully with this look as well. So yeah, very impressed with that. I think because the eye look is so peachy, I really actually wanted to use that red or that pink, but I think that that is going to be a little bit too much for this look. So I think I'm going to go with the 01, which was that peachy metallic, this one, to see what this looks like. I'm very, very excited to see how these apply. But I think the look is very peachy, and definitely this, I think, is going to look very, very good. So I'm just going to apply it. Again, there's a slight vanilla-y scent, but nothing overpowering. I really, really like the feel of this. Now, possibly I wanted to show it full on the lip, but more than likely what I will do is put a matte lipstick and then apply this in the centre for that pop of colour. But actually, even on its own, it looks stunning. It's like it is a peach, but it's got a little bit of a pink base, which makes it very, very wearable, very, very pretty. I absolutely love the colour. I don't typically drawn to metallic shades, and if these were perhaps at full price, I possibly wouldn't have got this. But when I swatched it, it really did swatch beautifully. And it's already dried down. It doesn't feel thick, it doesn't feel gloopy. It feels quite thin, but yet it's given a very, I don't know, a beautiful metallic look to my lip, and it is stunning. So I'm just going to take my hairband off. But wow, I really, really love this look. I think it looks very, very pretty, very, very summery. So I'll just go through the products now and then give you my final thoughts of what I thought about them. Yeah, my hair does look okay. Okay, so first of all, the eyeshadow palette. I really, really like this. I felt that the shades were very, very cohesive. They worked very, very well together. Adding this pop of pink really works to add a little bit of something else to the look. I love the shimmers. I just think it works very, very well together. Perhaps if it was, I don't know, the £12, nearly £13 price tag, I probably wouldn't have been so inclined to pick it up, but because at the moment they have a up to 50% sale on in store and online, I think it is absolutely worth the money. Definitely £6.40, just because the shades are a little bit small. If they were larger and it was a larger palette, then perhaps I would be more inclined to spend, you know, nearly £13 on a palette. But as far as the quality goes, really love the quality. You saw the shades blended beautifully. I think the shades all work well together, so as far as that's concerned, definitely worth the money. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, then we moved on to the highlight. Well, it's just stunning. For a liquid highlight, which I'm not that keen on, I don't gravitate to liquid highlights. And again, I think because the 50%, sorry about the swatch on my hand, I think because of the sale, it really makes Kiko a brand that you can trial at the moment. So if you, like me, haven't been to the store for a while, or you just haven't been to Kiko and you haven't tried anything from them, this sale at the moment may be worth, well, it may be worth your while to visit the store and have a little look around. Like I said, the staff at the Norwich store was so helpful, and they have testers for absolutely everything. I mean, I was trying on nail polish, I had swatches up to my arm, the top of my arm, so did my husband, had them everywhere, and like I say, even my grandson. So there's swatches for every product. Just love that. And like I say, because the sale is now on, it is worthwhile having a look, checking out the products and seeing if there's something that you may be interested in. Really love this. It goes on beautifully, it dries down matte. I mean, I can't feel anything on my cheek at all, and yeah, absolutely love the glow that it's given me as well. The lip product that I've tried, so this is a liquid lipstick with a metallic finish. I really like the feel of this. It feels very lightweight. I do find that with some metallic liquid lipsticks, they feel very thick, very gloopy. They take a while to dry down, and you're left with that horrible, I don't know, just very thick feeling on your lips. This is very lightweight. I really love the sheen. It's very summery, yet metallic, which is, like I say, I don't usually go for metallic lips. If I do, it's in the centre, just use as an accent. But actually, I think this is so pretty, this colour. I could really get away with wearing it as a, you know, full-blown lipstick all over the lip rather than an accent. It just is beautiful. And like I say, this was £4.40 in that kind of price range. I think the highlighter was £5 something or other, and they always half it, so it's not quite you know, rounded off, so it's a little bit difficult for me to think, but I know this is definitely £6.40. I've got that in my mind, in my memory. I can't now wait to try the other products that I've got. So definitely that bright, that pink lipstick. I just can't wait to actually try that because it looks so beautiful. And this, which is the lip gloss, but I'll just leave you with the swatches again. So this is that bright pink one. This is the gloss, which is very iridescent. That's the one that I'm wearing, and that is the highlighter. And then you've got all of those eyeshadows. So yeah, I would absolutely love your thoughts on all of the products. Have you visited a Kiko store recently? Have you been to the Norwich store? I mean, how have you found it? I would love to know that. What do you think about these products? Have you got a favourite? And will you be picking any of these up or visiting a Kiko store for the first time? Oh, and bearing in mind this nail, I keep saying varnish, but it's actually, I like nail polish better. Really love the shade of this, and for £1, £2, I mean, it's such a great deal. And the colours that they've got available, they've got bright eyeshadows, they've got neutrals, they've got it all basically. If you, like me, love makeup, go to a Kiko store. You will be in makeup heaven. like I was and hopefully will be in the next couple of days. So that is my Kiko Jelly Jungle try on small review. As I said at the beginning of the video, I have got some more Kiko products. I would love to know if you would like to see more. I've got lots and lots of products to show you. So yeah, I'd love that. Love your feedback. And if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would absolutely love it if you joined the friendship circle and subscribed. And of course, do select that notification bell to ensure that you get notified every time I upload, because it is every day apart from Sundays. But until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching as always. Thank you. Bye.